This is a phone that I have been super eager to check out, even more so than any other Android phones that just got released this year. It is the Nokia 5710 XpressAudio. It may not be a smartphone, but it is a really interesting feature phone that costs 339 ringgit in Malaysia. It just arrived in the mailbox and we're going to check out what's inside the box as well as check out what the phone is all about. Alright, let's take the phone out of the box. Now this is a really nice and simple packaging that's very environmental friendly. This is the Nokia 5710 XpressAudio, and we have another box behind which should offer some accessories inside. So we have the wireless earbuds which we are going to put inside the phone, so it's not like built into the phone directly, but it's separated as a different packaging. We have a removable battery. It's been a while since I've seen a thing like this on a phone. It is a 1450 milliamp hour battery, right? And let's check out if we have any other things inside the box here. I'm just going to open the other end here. And we have a micro USB charger. Really kind of Nokia to include a charger because not many people have micro USB cables these days, and the quick guide, and that's pretty much on what you get inside the packaging of the Nokia 5710 XpressAudio. Okay, let's take out the phone now and we are going to pop in the battery. So there's some plastic here that we need to remove. Ooh, I love the plastic sound. And how do we remove this cover? Interesting. Oh, seems like there's a gap here where you need to put your nail inside and just pop it open, just like this. The whole casing just comes up like this, and we're gonna just pop in the battery, just like this. Take out the wireless earbuds. And it goes to the back just like this. And once we're all done, let's pop back the cover. It's really easy to remove this back cover. It's been a while since I've seen such a nice phone like this. Wow, and seems like this phone is really thick compared to features phones that I've used before. And right now, let's just power up the Nokia 5710 XpressAudio. Ooh, the familiar Nokia sound feels so nostalgic and a little bit of deja vu, you know? Alright, so let's just get everything set up and we're going to check out the features of the phone. Alright, we are all set on the Nokia 5710 XpressAudio, and now let's check out the phone. Despite only having a really small 2.4-inch QVGA display, the Nokia 5710 XpressAudio is a pretty big and thick phone, and that's pretty explainable because it has this really thick bezel on the top, and that's because it has to house these TWS earbuds right on the back here. Now, this phone runs on the Nokia S30 Plus operating system, which means you do not get access to any app stores, and neither can you sideload any apps into this phone. So it's quite a shame if you want to use this phone as a second phone, as we do messaging on WhatsApp and so on. You don't even get YouTube or Google Assistant right inside here. So it's really quite a shame if you really want to treat this as a secondary backup phone because it doesn't run on KaiOS. But despite that, it still has online services such as Facebook. You can access the web version of Facebook if you want to. This is Opera Mini browser, by the way, and it has dual SIM 4G connectivity. You gotta just rely on that for online if you want to really browse the web on this phone because there's no Wi-Fi connectivity. So I really love the design of this phone as it reminds me fondly of my old Nokia 5310 Express Music, which comes with playback buttons on the right and left side. So that goes the same for this phone as well. On the right you get the play, next and previous buttons, and on the left you get the volume plus and minus buttons, which is actually very straightforward and user-friendly. But what I like the most about the 5710 XpressAudio is its very nice tactile keypad, which will definitely work very well for texting. If I ever do SMS on this phone, it will be really, really nice and something that I would love to train back my T9 typing skills. Now, as a music-centric phone, you unfortunately do not get 3.5mm headphone jack on this phone, so you are going to be dependent on Bluetooth audio or its wireless earbuds here, which is why we got this phone, right? So since it has a wireless earbuds here, we're going to try out how well it sounds in a bit. But there's another cool feature is that it has dual stereo speakers, which actually sounds way better than any entry-level Android phones that I've tested, which I'm going to show you right now. So let's fire up the FM radio app, which doesn't require any headphones to plug in or whatsoever. It just works right out of the box, and man, I can tell it sounds so good. Let me just increase the volume now.
Hey, Gilbert, yeah, look at this article now. More 100 smoking-related deaths in programs. Yeah,
购买一些就是所谓比较应景的。
Bandar Perkesa Putrajaya ini sekarang ini sedang berlangsungnya majlis untuk
It's actually pretty impressive, right? The speakers actually sound really loud, and it's something that I would definitely love to use it as a dedicated FM radio. Alright, let's check out other features inside the phone here. So you get Snake, which is a classic game on Nokia phones. So let's just play a few rounds of Snake and see whether I get to have some nice scores here. Probably not, because it's a really slow game. I'm not going to waste your time right here. But yeah, it's got Snake right inside here. So let's check out other apps that comes with the phone. And you get a dedicated music app for playing your MP3 files, videos, English with Oxford. Alright, that's nice. You get an Oxford dictionary here, Tetris, calculator, blackjack, racing attack, some cool games from Gameloft, more games. Alright, we have 5 more games here, which is Arrow Master, Doodle Jump, which is a nice classic game that I like a lot, Crossy Road, Airstrike, and Ninja Up. So these are some of the games that comes included with the Nokia 5710 XpressAudio. You even get a voice recorder, a torchlight, extras. Let's see what else we have. Countdown timer, stopwatch, torch converter, and counters. We even have counters as well. This is probably your data counter, how much data that you have used right here, and even a calendar. So Nokia's S30 Plus operating system has actually improved a lot considering it is a feature phone operating system. As you can see, there are several games and apps that you can really enjoy on this phone as compared to feature phones last time. But what I'm even more impressed right here is that you can synchronize your contacts over from an Android phone via Bluetooth. Now, this is a feature that is kind of new here, which I haven't seen it before. So you can connect to an Android phone over Bluetooth to synchronize contacts over to this phone every time if you feel that you want to update your contacts right here. Now, let's check out the camera of this phone, all right? So it has a VGA camera, which is a camera that we have not seen on smartphones for probably almost a decade already, but let's just fire up the camera and check out the features, all right? So this is a pretty crappy looking camera, as you can see, but if you're using this as a weekend phone and you want to take some casual selfies, this could be it. So this is the camera mode, and this looks like a selfie mode. All right, so it has a timer going on, so you just put it on the back here and wait for the timer to finish counting. All right, my selfie is done, and let's check out my image here. So this is the gallery app. All right, I look terrible in this picture. My face is not beautified as well. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to post this up on Facebook if I can afford to, all right? Now, you also get video features. You can shoot videos in landscape mode as well. This is really interesting, but I am not expecting some great quality videos, so let's not do that, all right? And let's check out other features here. So we have camera settings. Wow, I get to adjust exposure, contrast, brightness, white balance, and there's even a night mode right here. Oh my god, have you ever seen a night mode on a VGA camera before? It is only available on this phone right here, the Nokia 5710 XpressAudio. So there are other features right here, such as flash. It does come with a flashlight as well. Effects, kind of like filters, I guess. Yep, black and white filters, blue, green, yellow, red, canvas, and a couple more features. Yeah, that's pretty much. We have the negative effect and back to normal. All right, so that's the effects that you get to apply on the camera. Timer, You even get to do burst shot. That's interesting. High quality shutter sound, and that's pretty much on what you get inside the camera app. And I have to say that it's impressive for a feature phone, even though I am not going to use it. Now let's find out how good the wireless earbuds are, and we're going to head over to the Earbuds app right now. So apparently it is disconnected right now, and I'm going to press select, TWS connect, and apparently I guess it has turned on Bluetooth, and we're going to take out the earbuds, and hopefully it just connects without initiating any pairing process. All right, so just going to put it on right now, and we're going to press on devices found. And hopefully, it found it almost immediately, all right? So let's just tap on OK. We're gonna pair this pair of earbuds. Pair. And yeah, it's done. We have connected to the Nokia XpressAudio earbuds. Now, interestingly, you can see the battery levels of the earbuds right here. So they are currently fully charged, and there is an anti-loss feature for you to probably send a beep to the earbuds if it is ever connected to your phone and you can't find it. So we're going to find out how well it works. So I'm going to take it out of my ears first. I'm going to press on anti-loss, finding earbuds, and hopefully we can hear that loud beep or something. So apparently the lights are flashing right now. So probably if you're in the dark and you can't find your earbuds, these lights will probably show you where they are, right? So let's just press again. So there's apparently no beeps coming out from this pair of earbuds. So you're really limited to just seeing this pair of lights flashing if you ever want to find them, if you happen to lost them, right? So let's just try to put these earbuds back into the phone and see whether we can see the charging process or whatsoever. So apparently when I put it back to the case here, I will not be able to see what is the charging status of these earbuds, and there's no indicator lights on the back here as well to tell me whether it is fully charged, not unless I take a look at the status LEDs on the pair of earbuds here. So let's just take it out again, and we are going to audition it and find out how well it sounds. So I've just downloaded an MP3 song into my micro SD card here, which is something that I haven't been doing for the past few years since I have Spotify. So the one thing that I really don't like about the 5710 is that you can only access the micro SD card by removing the battery, which is something really inconvenient if you want to use a fast card reader to transfer a lot of music inside and not to depend on this slow micro USB port. So let's just fire up the phone again, and I've already put on the headphones here. As you can see, it actually fits really well once you adjust it properly, and it's not something that it will drop off easily even if you're wearing it for workouts, which is something really good to know. So yeah, let's find out how good this sounds when playing back my MP3 songs. Alright, fired up the music app and let's play. Okay, so apparently it has an equalizer as well, so it's currently off. I'm just going to listen how well it sounds when the equalizer is off, alright? So I'm playing Crab Rave by Noise Storm, which is a really nice EDM. The volume is actually really impressive. It is already very loud even when I'm on level 6. So you can go up to 9 levels of volume. So it's already very loud at level 6, so it's pretty impressive here. Wow, bass is pretty on point. I'm impressed. Seriously good. Okay, let's try the equalizer mode. So I'm gonna change to probably bass. Alright, so apparently Bluetooth doesn't support equalizer, so I'm just left with whatever the earbuds is producing. And I can tell you that it is actually really good when it comes to its bass, but it's not so much on instrumentals. Instrumentals sounds a little muddled, which is kind of expected for this kind of earbuds, but I can tell you that the bass of this earbuds sound way better than some 200-300 ringgit wireless earbuds that I have tested. Like other wireless earbuds in the market, the Nokia 5710 XpressAudio's wireless earbuds feature touch capacitive controls. Now, whichever side you touch, when you press one time, it is for play or pausing your music or answer or hanging up your phone call. Press twice or thrice to skip your music tracks. It's pretty straightforward. Now, you might be wondering if these earbuds can be used on other devices, and the answer is yes. But unfortunately, you are not able to initiate pairing by just tapping on the capacitive controls here, but I'm not sure whether if that's possible because Nokia hasn't mentioned it in the instruction manuals as well. So what I need to do is to disconnect the earbuds from the phone itself, and it will enter pairing mode to be able to be paired with other phones of your choice. So I've currently paired these earbuds to my iPhone 14 Pro, and this is how the microphone quality sounds like. I hope it sounds really good because by judging at the waveforms right here, I'm actually speaking really loud right now and it should actually sound good. But do let me know what you think about the microphone quality of these earbuds in the comments below. HMD Global didn't specify the battery life of these wireless earbuds, but I'm sure it could last up to 5 or 6 hours on a single charge because that's kind of the standard for wireless earbuds like this these days. Overall, I'm actually very impressed with what the Nokia 5710 XpressAudio offers right out of the box. It is a great feature phone to have, a great weekend phone, and a really nice music phone to own. If you want to have a bit of throwback on some retro phones, this could probably be something that you might want to own because you know what? You're getting a pair of earbuds and a phone for just 339 ringgit, and I call that a great value. Alright, so that's pretty much for today's video. Let me know what you guys think about the Nokia 5710 XpressAudio in the comments down below, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos coming right up, and I'll see you guys in the next one.